The next assessment is about VLOOKUP function. Actually, VLOOKUP function stands for vertical lookup. Vertical lookup means our column, the column in the table. And actually, the VLOOKUP function in Excel is a tool for looking up a piece of information in a table or data set and extracting some corresponding data or information. For example, we have table for student information table. Student information table that consists of thousands of students. And in that table, we have first column is a student ID column. Next, student name column. And next, another column is about student register subject. And next column is about student academic supervisor. And VLOOKUP function says the following to Excel. Look for this piece of information. For example, we want to look for Alia. Alia means student name. Look for Alia information in this data set or table, means in student information table, and tell me some corresponding information about it. For example, we want to identify what Alia student ID or who is Alia academic supervisor. And actually, if we do it manual, we might unable to determine who is Alia, because in that table we have thousands of students. So to reduce the time for searching Alia information, we use VLOOKUP function. Okay, for better understanding, let's proceed to assessment 2.5, which is VLOOKUP function assessment. Okay, before we start proceed to assessment 2.5, actually we use this argument for VLOOKUP function. We should first lookup value. Lookup value actually require argument. For example, our lookup value is student ID. Then table array actually our table, our whole table. From which start from what cell until what cell actually. Column index number, for example, column number, for example, we want to look up for Alia academic supervisor, and Alia academic supervisor actually in column 4. So column index number is 4. And range lookup actually we have two, which is true and false. True we use when we want to determine approximate mesh. If an exact mesh is not found, use the closest mesh below to look up value. Actually, for closest mesh, actually we use for number, and for data such as student name or student ID, we use false. We use false range lookup, which that means we want to find exact mesh. Okay, for better understanding, let's proceed to Excel spreadsheet. Okay, as you can see here is a table for final exam student marks. And in the table we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 column, which is number, student ID, student name, test, quiz, assignment, and exam marks. Okay. For example, we want to determine student name that have a student ID PA150016 001. Okay. As usual, we start with equal. Type VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP. Open bracket. Open quotation marks. Okay, we want to determine about PA15001. So type our lookup value is PA15001. Next, comma, our table array. Okay, For table array, we highlight our cell that contain a data. For example, okay, click cell B5. Okay, click cell B5. Okay, which is PAY5001 B5 until until okay, drag until cell G24. Okay, G24. Okay, then after click, lepaskanlah mouse tu. Then okay, we want to search student name, right? So student name in what column? In column, in what column? Okay, so student name, okay, this is column 1 and this is column 2. So sorry for my mistake, actually we start highlight from B5, right? So our first column is student ID. So student name in second column. Okay, in second column. So after comma, type our column index will be 2. Okay, type 2. And branch lookup, we choose false because we want to determine the exact mesh. Okay, false. Because we want to define who who is PA15001. So it is name, right? So of course we choose false for range lookup. And choose false, type false, then close the bracket. Okay, close the bracket and press enter. Okay, actually another quotation mark here. Okay, okay, you can check your formula here, VLOOKUP formula or VLOOKUP function. Okay, equal VLOOKUP open bracket quotation mark PA1550, sorry, PA15001 quotation mark comma our B5 until G24 number 2 comma false and close the bracket. Okay, then press enter. So look here, it automatically generate 1. Our student name is 1. Okay, so if we want to determine PA15002, okay, we just click 1. Okay, highlight this formula, copy, okay, then click cell for PA15002. Okay, we paste and just change the student ID. Okay, PA1502 or it's up to you, PA100C. Okay, if you want to find PA15008 or 00C, you also can do so and press enter. So, oops, sorry. PA15001. Okay, click here. Is PA1002. Okay, Nurul. Okay, PA15002 Nurul. Okay, and for exam result, actually if you look here, we just need to change column index range. Okay, double click 1 tadi, copy formula. Okay, 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 double click exam result cell, paste. Okay, exam result is at column number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So we change column index number to 6 and then press enter. So exam result forward is 34, same, right? Okay. Okay, that's all for VLOOKUP. Actually, this is the basic one for VLOOKUP function. Okay, thank you for that.